All right, folks, it's time for us to get started. And unlike the two candidates who will actually be debating, I'm ready for the occasion. All right. Good things happen when you put the fit on, all right? We're increasing the likelihood of a good outcome, which in this case I think is a double heart attack. Hello. Yo, the fit. Yeah, unfortunately, knowing a lot about suits now means I'm aware of several technical issues with the outfit. But yeah, it'll do. It'll do. You know, it'll do. Ideally. What's the pattern on your tie? Oh yeah, funny story. It's a Frank Lloyd Wright themed tie, and it's the first tie I ever got. I got it for my middle school graduation ceremony, and I was already 6 foot then, so my mom got me an adult tie rather than a kid tie, you know? Is it a clip-on? No. No, I don't understand clip-on ties, man. Ties are pretty easy to put on, you know? It's like a 30-second lesson you teach yourself. Oh, man. Thanks, Arcus. AI summary says you're going to go against Romney. Yeah, the YouTube AI summary briefly said that I would be debating Biden. And now it's saying that I'll be debating Romney. It's great. We love AI, folks. We love it. We love what it does for the world. We love it. It's so good. I feel like I'm a little bit desaturated. Hold on a second. I did some camera fiddling. You know how that always turns out. I can fix it by hitting the button. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. I meant to stream last night and this morning. I was very frustrated that I couldn't. I'm sick. Thankfully, it's not COVID. I probably just from the travel and the lack of sleep. Unfortunately, I didn't get much sleep last night either, so I just hit another 5-hour energy before starting the stream. You know, hopefully we'll... I'm trying my best here, okay? I want to stream. You know, that is my hope. David Pakman just told us CNN is banning independent content creators from streaming the debate live. Do you know about this? Do I? I will not be able to rebroadcast the CNN debate. I will be watching it with the desktop muted, and I'll be reacting to it live. CNN will be broadcasting it on their YouTube. The only thing you're going to see in here is this. That's all I can do. There is literally nothing else that I can do. Anyone who says there's something else they can do, they're risking a channel lockdown, okay? That's all I can do. If you want to hear my commentary, you'll need the CNN YouTube video on live and me here, you know. If you don't have the ability to watch two videos simultaneously, then you'll have to choose between the uncommentated debate or me here reacting to nothing. I still vote for the finger puppets idea. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, just use the mini player to pop it up over my face like I'm reacting to something normally. Where do you recommend the picture-in-picture window on screen? Just put it here. Covered chat. They never have anything interesting to say. I can't hear you over that tie. Isn't it nice? Paid chatters. It's actually the opposite, if you can believe it. Yeah, there's no audience. Looking spiffy, can we get a fit breakdown? Because I'm pleased with myself and we have a little bit more to go, why not? I thought you hated ties. Well, it turns out what I hate is business suits. The jacket is from the Anthology. It's a sport jacket, not a suit jacket, which is one of the reasons why this outfit's slightly incoherent from a technical level. It's a silk pocket square, I forget the make, Buck Mason draped twill. Also, not a spread collar shirt, so a little incoherent there. Frank Lloyd Wright tie. And I'm wearing trousers that are from Banana Republic. See? They're quite cozy. Damn, I was thinking you were still going to go with shorts. No, this time I decided to take it a little bit more seriously. All right, the CNN debate, I believe, is... There we go. The CNN video is now active. Is it playing anything? Yes, it is. We've got commentary. So just as a reminder, okay? Exclamation point CNN to get a link to the YouTube video that I'm going to be following. Right over here, we've got the video. Whoop! But I can't play it because it's copyright. I'm just here. I'll be able to listen to it. You know, that's all I can do. The speed with which I closed the Buck Mason tab after I saw that price. Yeah, don't look up the jacket, okay? Technically, this Buck Mason shirt isn't even a dress shirt. It's just a button-up shirt. They're, I think they call them something needle, drop needle, pin needle, drape needle, something needle line of shirts. That's a dress shirt. Dress shirts shouldn't have pockets? No, they typically don't. I saw it, Syntas. It's fantastic. The collar gap, though? There is no collar gap. You're not getting me today, motherfucker. We've done this before. It's a good jacket. There's no collar gap. You're not going to find it, man. You're not going to find it. You're not getting me. And I'm sitting down. I did see a collar gap? No, you didn't. All right. I am now beginning the video, which means that I'm going to be quiet. You're supposed to be listening to the CNN feed. You know? You know, considering the size of this jacket, I wonder if I can button it even while sitting. Nah, I probably shouldn't. I understand the temptation of buttoning it. Oh, I almost forgot. I also almost forgot. We have the official Axios bingo square right here, which I can edit at will. We'll be paying attention to that, okay? The commentators are waffling. They're probably going to be waffling for a little while longer. In the meantime, hello, people. I feel like my visuals are still a teensy bit off. Let me see if I can... 30 minutes of yapping. You guys normally put out like four hours of yapping. You put up with it, so I think you'll be okay. Let me quickly correct this. Is the contrast too low? That is brighter. Maybe if I keep the contrast here at 0.75. That looks pretty nice. I think that looks good. I think that looks better. Nasty, nasty? Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
You're mute for a second.
Oh, 1 second, folks. All right, we're back. I'm now going to unmute the commentators. What do we got going on? Can you count with the countdown? That won't be an effective way of syncing. Just make sure you're live on the CNN feed. You'll be fine. Okay, they're currently waffling and I don't care. In the meantime, we'll see how this goes. In my opinion, I honestly think we're at a solid, at 20 minutes, huh? Oh, wow. I didn't even have it accurately synced myself. I was 2 minutes behind, Lamau. I forgot that I paused it. Okay, yeah, it's 19:38 for me at the moment. Either way, you know, we'll make it work. Oh my goodness. Unknown anomaly, thank you. May this outro... No, we're back. CNN didn't get me. That was a rare, honest-to-God OBS loop-de-loop. We're all good, folks. Just OBS having a little, you know, no systemic problems here. Just OBS being goofy. We're fine. We're fine. Anyway, no, there will be no protection from the psychic damage. Man. Yeah, it was a warning shot. Yeah. I feel so sick. Correct, Orbital Lizard. I will not. That girl was playing Inscription on the news. I didn't see it. I'm looking at chat. Oh, I'm sure Jose Soto. No, I saw Zigabiz. So is this debate actually going to affect the election? I think it is, mostly because so far it's been a pretty quiet election cycle. People have not been super engaged in the actual electoral season. And a lot of that is because people feel unrepresented. They feel disenfranchised. They're like fed up with, like, a majority of Democrats wish somebody other than Biden was the prospective nominee, you know? And a significant number of Republicans with Trump. Is there a way to sync both streams up? Nope. We're watching CNN live. That's the best we can do. Man, when are we going to get that VP pick from Trump? CNN. What else, Ben? He said he'll be picking mid-July. I don't know who he's going to pick. I'm not going to lie. I'm just staring at the OBS preview window. I'm very pleased with myself. Let's get some alcohol in me. What is that drink? Furry cider. Are you all new to the stream? God, Biden looks old. Damn, bro, excited for the debate. Why you twitching so much? I got shaky hands since they got broken in a security gate when I was like 19. Judgmental today, huh? Oh, damn, that's rough. You gonna get that looked at? It was a decade ago. I did get it looked at. You can check any video, any VOD. My hands always shake. Must be great for the girls. Oh, they love it. Just get 2 fingers in, activate Parkinson's mode. No effort needed. Unsafest. History of the world. The whole world. I think Trump has the edge here unless he has a major flub. You know, unless he has a major, like, he gets baited or he gets angry or something like that. Just Biden can't talk, man. Biden can't talk. Oh, Nahosi, I've been considering getting one. You like it? I'll go over donos after everything, of course. Apparently they're going to do live fact checking. We'll see. These glasses make me feel like a reporter from like the 40s or something. Would you ever want to be a reporter? I have a lot of respect for like independent journalism. It's just kind of a cooked field, you know? You sound quieter than normal. I'm sick. My throat hurts like crazy. I'll try my best to keep the energy up during the during the debate. Thankfully, they'll be doing most of the talking. The anthology burn plant. Had to turn the volume of the debate feed way low to hear you over it. Here, I'll boost my volume. There you go. That's a bit louder. Hopefully that better balances out. One decibel. Actually, that was 8 decibels boost. No difference? You're cooked. Why does she look familiar to me? Why does she look like someone else's... I feel like I recognize her, but not her. And who's this guy? She does look a little bit like Crystal. Why'd that star just come at me like that? What the fuck? You can tell he's a pollster because look at his hunch, man. This is a man who works with data. What time you got in the CNN stream? 8:05, but there's a delay to my stream, so it's not a good way of, like, syncing stuff. Now it's 7:57. Like, yeah. Just watch it live. The YouTube encoder doesn't do anything perfectly live. Everything has, like, variable delay. CNN said there'd be a 7-minute delay. Well, yeah, of course. They have to, like, cut the feed if Trump drops the N-word. The debate's hosted in Atlanta, okay? Both Biden and Trump are going to see melanin on their way to the debate stage. There's a very high probability of incidences. I am a little bit nervous. In spite of everything, obviously, Biden winning is objectively preferable to Trump winning on every level. It's not even up for discussion, essentially. We want Biden to win. It's difficult to muster enthusiasm to that point, but we do want him to win. And my man cannot speak. He is ancient, you know? He flubs everything. He can barely talk. We'll see. It's very good, crystallized babe. Hope they got Biden. Biden is going to be equipped with the fucking undead baby that the Sam Porter Bridges got in Death Stranding. He's going to have the tank strapped to his front. Less than 5 minutes. This is a real point though. Like, everyone is familiar with Biden and Trump's deal. There's no like unknown quantity in here, you know? Biden was the VP from 2008 to 2016. Donald Trump has been was president for 4 years. Primary candidate for another 4. Why am I nervous? Because it's real life. A war in the Middle East. As a German, I don't get how you Americans can let a convicted criminal run for presidency. Your most popular up-and-coming party is literally the fucking German neo-Nazi party. Shut the fuck up, Ismilia. I don't want to hear it. It was the pullout from Afghanistan, man. Me too, lesbian sheep. 1 minute. All right. I am nervous. It's real life, folks. No getting around it. Mr. Vosh, I don't feel so good. Play some Subway Runners or whatever the fuck that game is. Play Family Guy clips, okay, to distract you. Load up Skibbity Toilet playlist. All right. Steal your nerves, soldier. I like that tie. I need to have this up or I'll forget. Difficult to understand. Mm-hmm. Tiny little arm strides there. Gotta not fall over. Hello, Joe. Ooh, he's old. Ooh, he's old. He's got the swagger, see? That's why I'm worried. Oh. This is... He's... Trump's smirking. God damn it, man. The words Trump is using are worse than the words Biden used. But he can talk. We need RFK in here to make Biden sound good. It's objectively going to make... They're not going to take that loss. China. You didn't get out, man. Biden, look up. Wake up. He heard me. He mandated COVID. Live fact checking? Third world nearship. Nearship. Oh, he has to lock it in for the... You can't get every word wrong, man. Oh. This got addressed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't do this, man. I'm never gonna forgive the Democrats for this. One-term president. It could have been anyone. Kamala, Buttigieg, fucking Warren. Give me Bloomberg. At least he's awake. That's not true. The gaslighting. Everyone wanted Roe v. Wade gone, except for 75% of the population. just admitting he's trying to thread the needle because this is electorally difficult for them. That was... I... I can't. I can't do this. Right. How? Is CNN a fucking right-wing psyop? No, the Democrats are a right-wing psyop, dog. They're the ones who threw this fucking octogenarian at us. I can't do this, dude. He should have raided his son's fucking medicine cabinet. Iran? Biden looks like he's about to throw up. I can't do this, man. Look at him. He looks like a frog who's seen a fly. Biden, you have to look up, man. Usually true. Biden, can you control your facial expressions anymore, or are they kind of on autopilot? Oh, Biden. Okay, yeah, smile. There. Jesus. Okay, stop smiling. Bernie, Biden, you have to stop. I'm sorry. The most. Who just walked in front of the camera? Busting out a classic. You're shaking really badly. I am filing my nails. How? As president-elect? He's confident. Biden is marginally waking up. I've heard about this. There's the live audience. Yeah, thank God. Thank God. Kind of a lie, but okay. Netanyahu wants it to continue. Like a lot. They're posturing with Lebanon. Oh God. What? You know who else was a meek Palestinian? Jesus Christ. Not really. Don't get mad at me. No follow-up on the... Are we gonna talk about Israel? But he didn't... Oh, all right. Fiddlemaker. I'm so uncomfortable looking at Biden, man. It genuinely doesn't seem like he's there. Any competent speaker could be dog walking Trump over this. Mm-hmm. Burn Seattle to the ground. All right, fine. There, we got it. Oh, I'm getting some buffering. I don't know if you guys are. Okay. We're back. We got a bingo, folks. A joyless, joyless bingo. Oh. What is that? Oh my god. Sorry. I'm like anxiety fiddling. Morals of an alley. I should stop fiddling with this. I think Snopes put out a weird article like the other day. This is fucking agonizing, man. There's no way to... Yeah, I mean, I don't feel the need to, like, cope or defend Biden because I don't like Biden. Like, the main lesson I'm taking from this is that the Democratic Party is the most powerful fascist institution in history. Because they have teed this man up. This Biden cannot speak in public. The fact that they did not spend the last 4 years preparing one of numerous ambitious, young, like Pete Buttigieg. I don't like Buttigieg, but the man can talk. I don't like Warren, but the woman can talk. Like, holy shit. It's insane. And you know that Kamala Harris is going to get dog walked in the VP debates too, because she's fucking crazy anytime the camera's on her. This is insane. They did this. They were arrogant. They were complicit. Unbelievable. It's not even on Biden, man. Like, dude's just fucking old. If Biden was 10 years younger, he would be dog walking Trump. He would be leading Trump around by the nose. It'd be over. Like Biden with his Obama era level of competence would easily be able to trash Trump. It's not like Trump is coming across coherent. He's dodging every fucking question, but Biden is so old he can't call him out in it. Biden can't go, like, Biden's too old to go like, hey, that's like the 5th time you've dodged a question. Nicely done, you know? Dodging questions like you want to dodge jail. I get it. Like, but he can't talk. He slurs every word. He can't talk. Anyone could have done better than this, man. Can we blame this on Hillary? No, this time it's not her. The DNC? Yeah, the DNC. It's the Democrats. Imagine how hard Gavin Newsom could trash Trump. Yeah, dude. Give me anyone, man. Save me. Give me Bloomberg. Bernie obviously could trash him. Bernie has like fucking old Jewish grandpa energy. Bernie could do crazy good here. Jon Stewart could like annihilate, obviously. Like, that's an unfair comparison. Put Jon Stewart up against most anyone and it would be an incredibly one-sided. Like, if we're cheating by bringing him in, why not get, like, raise Anthony Bourdain from the dead? Bring some, like, sincerity and some gritty realness to the equation. Bring anyone out there, you know? We could have Cenk right now. Get Cenk out there. Fuck, get RFK Jr. out there so his voice sounds worse than Biden's. And people focus on that. Give me a distraction. Give me a fly to land on someone's head. Give me anything. Is this debate halfway over? Yeah. Seriously, what's up with his voice? He's old. That's it, man. Why are you so quiet? That's crazy. Jesus. I can't. Did we die and go to hell? Is this hell? Hell can't be this bad, brother. Green news scam. Biden, like, legitimately just has no control over his face anymore, I guess. Okay. Give me something, man. This should be such a layup. That's true. Fuck the cops. That reaction face from Biden. He's not going to talk about climate change at all. The mods are going to let him, like, not even... Not bingo. What? What? We had the best water. You can just say anything, man. Stick to the climate change, man. This is such a layup. Trump wants to dismantle the EPA. Your summers are going to get hotter. Come on. Half of America just had a huge heat wave. This is such a layup, but he can't do it. Biden looks like he's always doing a fucking reaction gif. That historic heat wave we just had, it's going to get worse every year because of policies he promotes. Just... no one gives a shit about this. Nobody cares. I can't, oh my God. I... None of this registers with any voters. None of this does. None of this means anything to the average voter. Meaningless neoliberal means-tested warbling. The median vote, Pell Grants. The median voter doesn't watch debates. The median voter hears about debates. He sees clips from debates. Why can't you hit him on the points he's weak on? Wow, you're gonna not answer the question? That's crazy. Why do we have mods? Childcare, that was the subject of this. Thank you for not answering the question, President Trump. Literally just didn't address it at all at any point in 2 minutes. Oh my god. Nobody gives a shit about this. Uh, Wait, you're gonna interrupt Biden on that when he was talking? But Biden had less time than Trump, and now Trump's again not talking about it? It's like every time Biden talks, he gets cut off. Like literally every time. Arrest them. Wow, you're not gonna answer the question? That's crazy. Say something else, Trump. Go to another topic. What? We bought the best dog? Crazy. He ignored the topic and talked about immigration instead. Taking the bait by making drug addiction purely an immigration issue. Not talking about, like, addressing it in the cities. Biden got, like, half the time Trump did. I'm sorry, I had a stroke. What are we talking about? What? What concerns? He looks and sounds fine, man. Look at me. Do I look and sound old? Oh. About to get interrupted? Huh? Never mind. They should both draw a clock. Entering our Ozempic era. Uh, where's my cyanide pill? This is what the American people care for. The Rose Garden statement? Okay. Right, if it's fair, which it won't be if you lose, yeah. And wow. Really? Oh, Obama? Right, of course. Mm-hmm. Nothing has changed. Biden, don't do that. Wait, is it not done? Is it not the 90 minutes? Can I not be freed from samsara? Can I not be broken from the karmic cycle? Can I not be allowed to rest eternally? Must I be reincarnated over and over into this? Why must I suffer? He mad. He thought the cycle of death and rebirth continued for only one cycle. No, it persists eternally, and he very mad about it. Don't forget, you're here forever. Well, no, we'll be dying in camps like 2 years from now, but, you know, we're here till then at least. Oh my god. You have not yet achieved nirvana? Yeah, Kurt Cobain is dead. I see everything, Gwendolyn. Hell is watching this debate forever. I will never forgive the DNC for all my life. This is like a vindicating moment. Everybody with a hammer and sickle in their bio on Twitter who's been talking about, like, the DNC being completely complicit in the fascist takeover, you are having your moment right now. You are dancing in the rain. Because, like, what the fuck, man? Biden apparently had a cold coming into this, but that does not matter. Like, that doesn't matter. That's life. Like, there's no excuses. There's no, like, oh, well, sorry, guys, we tried our best, but no, you fucking didn't, actually. I think they're lying, yeah. We need to get RFK Jr. in here. We need a wild card. Is it as bad as I thought you would be? Lily Crumb, I will crush you into a tiny cube. Do not ask me questions. Do not perceive me. I am not a live streamer. I am a gust of wind passing from open window to open window inside the house that I occupy. I am but dust. What's your plan if Trump actually wins? You mean if when Trump wins? I mean, there's going to be a lot of shit to cover. What do you mean? What do? We keep on trucking. Do you remember Samsara? The eternal cycle? Do you think loss sets you free? Death doesn't set you free. You think loss sets you free? Will we even have a 2028 election? Do you want a ban? I'm not, listen, okay? My job, Right now, this is the hardest job in America, okay? I gotta stand tall, like a proud oak, all right? I do not need people in chat being like, you can, what happens next? Shut up. All right, we're back on. God damn it. Cut the bingo. Ukraine should have never been created. I don't want to hear your analysis, lady. I don't want to hear you. Are we done? Am I free? Can I be free? What is this? Why'd they cut the audio like... This is odd. Is this purgatory? Is that... Okay. All right, well, that was awful. Okay, we gotta... I'm wearing a suit. I gotta be professional. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. Like a segment. You know how we gotta do it, folks. We gotta do it like a segment. You know what the name of the segment's gonna be. Yeah, Joe Biden lost. My God, man. I mean, you think it's bad, and then you see how bad it is. Yeah, make sure your passports are updated. Christ alive. I'm never forgiving the DNC for this. A lot of it, you know, they're going to say it was him having a cold. Man, having a cold doesn't make you stammer like that. You know, what? Like did the cold infect? Did the cold age him? You know? Like, literally? Does the cold make you stupid? I mean, look, okay. From Trump's perspective, like, with regard to Trump, basically everything that he said was incoherent. A lot of it was a flat-out lie. Almost all of it was irrelevant to the question asked. He dodged constantly. He affirmed that he will harbor the same insurrectionary sentiment that he did before. Basically the only thing he wanted to talk about was immigration, because that's like what the Republicans are hinging on, you know? Not a single mention of trans people, because Republicans realized after the midterms that trans people were a losing talking point. There is a pretty bad situation down at the border, so they're focusing on that. That's all he wanted to talk about. Donald Trump did poorly, but Biden did worse. It really doesn't matter what Biden said, because he was so decrepit that the impression he's going to leave as a consequence of that is worse than any actual. But even if he had been saying good shit, it wouldn't have mattered because of the decrepit behavior. But he wasn't saying good shit. He made every mistake. Hillary Clinton had more sauce back in 2016. A lot more sauce. For one, where's all that cocky old man charming energy? Gone. Non-existent. No banter. Nothing. He flubbed constantly. The points that he decided to fixate on, he took the bait on immigration, even though that's like the one talking point that Republicans have some kind of like, electoral poll on. People overwhelmingly prefer Republicans' attitudes towards the border because the average American is a fucking Hitlerite. Biden talked in the most like, wheedling, irrelevant, neoliberal, Pell Grant Trust Fund, fix your lead pipes. No one gives a shit, man. Voters want narratives. It doesn't matter how good or bad your presidency was. They want narratives. They want conviction. You're the head of state. They want a strong message that you deliver. They want to be told how to feel. They want quick answers, snappy answers. He could have made fun of Trump so many times for refusing to answer the questions. He could have needled Trump so much. This is something Hillary Clinton could do. Hillary Clinton could needle Trump pretty goddamn well. Trump has a very, very, very thin skin, big ego. It's pretty easy to rile him up, but Biden didn't do it. He did it a little bit back in 2020. He didn't do it this time because he's too fucking old. Oh, Buttigieg would have vaporized Trump. 100%. Bernie would have vaporized Trump. Warren would have vaporized Trump. Bloomberg would have. Anyone would have. Oh, I haven't seen Bloomberg talk in like 4 years, so who knows with him. I would have. You would have. Everyone would have. My cats would have. Crazy. From a fundamental level, Biden handled this debate atrociously, and then on top of that you add the fact that he looked like a corpse. Man had no control over his facial muscles. Every time he wasn't talking, he was doing this creepy dead stare like a frog looking at flies. It was crazy. His mouth was always hanging open. Like, you can't pretend. You can't pretend that doesn't matter. Somebody linked this. Somebody linked this during stream, and it's very very, very pointed, I feel, from one of the Chapo boys. If they have it, they have it. What are you gonna do? Known liberal hack Aaron Rupar says Biden seems shook. He's just not expressing himself clearly. And in response, oh, weird, he's never done this before for the last 4 years. It's crazy how this just started happening tonight. He was probably fine the day before, for all we know. Gotta feel bad for the Democratic Party. Just sucks when something sneaks up on you like this. Right, yeah. I didn't want to paraphrase that tweet without giving appropriate credit. I mean, we all knew this was bad. I didn't know it was this bad. Man cannot speak. He's the head of state. How do you think he's going to be in 4 years? Ask yourself that. How do you think Biden, think of him, the difference between him now and 4 years ago, think of how he's going to be in 4 years. Every voter thinks he's going to be dead. Not a man alive in this country after watching this is thinking, oh yeah, that guy at that rate of degradation, that guy is going to be alive in 4 years. Nope. Not a chance. I'll get to the donos soon. Gotta stop 100% Hitler, though. Actually, both candidates are 100% Hitler. Trump is 100% Hitler in policy, and Biden is 100% Hitler in the sense that both of them are equally alive. It's insane, man. I can't believe it. The Democrats are 100% responsible for this. This is everyone expected, and they're going to gaslight you on this. They're going to make you think, the liberals, they're going to make you think that this is like a crazy conspiracy theory. A ton of people thought, credibly believed, that Biden's first term was his last. Man was ancient. He had that like grandpa swag coming in. Everyone thought the way, like, now, did he ever explicitly 100% lock it in writing? No. I thought it was pretty fucking obvious, though, personally. I thought it was like clear. They could have said, listen, Biden is a seasoned politician. He's ancient, you know. He's here to stabilize the country after Donald Trump and COVID wreaking havoc. But Biden doesn't want to, you know, Biden understands he's old. He's going to take a step back after his 2020 presidency. He's going to hand the reins over to another Democratic politician. Gavin Newsom, hello. Anybody. Buttigieg, give it another try. Who cares? Buttigieg has gotten better at speaking in the past 4 years. You've seen him in some of his, just today, there was a clip of him roasting a Republican senator during a hearing. Anyone could have done better. Hillary at this point, let's not go crazy. Gretchen Whitmer, just it's the Democrats are willfully complicit in this through through incompetence, through neglect. They know. They knew. Do you have any idea how nervous the people in the back end must have been? All the White House staffers who interact with Biden on a day-to-day basis, interacting with this decrepit ghoul, this corpse. Do you like, they know, they've known, but because the Democrats are constitutionally incapable of rapidly adjusting their strategy, of like kowtowing to populist pressure, of anything like that, they decided to stay the course. And for that, Trump is now likely to win. I gave it 50-50 before. Now, unless he slips on a banana peel, that was a sickeningly one-sided debate. You can go, I'll call it, man. And this isn't even me saying, like, Trump did good. No, he didn't. He lied constantly. But he was up against an opponent who couldn't take advantage of the fact that he was, like, rambling and lying and avoiding the question. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. You think debates are for, like, settling who's right or wrong? What are you, 5 years old? Debates are for settling who is more charismatic and who better presents, like, the message. Are you kidding me? There are going to be liberals who are like, oh, wow, you're going to like defend Trump by saying Biden did. Well, shut the fuck up. You're delusional and you caused this. You caused this. That like that arrogant, like Clintonite era liberal democratic insistence on never accepting criticism of the platform, because any criticism of the platform is like you're letting the Republicans win or you're being problematic in some fashion. They did this. They did this, and the next Trump presidency, should it happen, it's not 100%. I don't want to pretend that I know the future, but I think it's more likely now. That Trump presidency, when it happens, it's on them. It's on them. Trump didn't do anything crazy here. It's not like Trump benefited from some like, once in a lifetime meteor shower blessing him. You know, he wasn't born under a star. Like he didn't do anything crazy here. The Democrats are just failing. The only thing here that meaningfully presents an obstacle to their victory that is like substantial and not caused entirely by their own incompetence is the border. And Biden mishandled that too. Biden Biden took the bait and framed the drug crisis in America as an immigration crisis. Like, obviously, Trump made it about immigration and Biden committed to that. Didn't talk about the border in any meaningful capacity outside, like, we need big fentanyl machines on the border. Like, you either avoid the topic or you give a strong narrative. Easy. I'll give you one. Cook this up in 5 seconds. You know, I agree. There is work to be done at the border, but the reason Donald Trump has diverted to that topic 27 times in the past, 90 minutes of this debate is because he wants you to be fearful. He doesn't want you to think logically about the problems this country faces or what can be done about them. He wants to make you, frenzied with fear. He wants you to believe the country's dying, failing. What other country would you rather live in than the United States? Which country in the world are you all fleeing to? No? You like it here? That's right, because it's not collapsing, because the border is an issue, but it's an issue that can be fixed, and it's not going to be fixed with rampant fear-mongering. There, kablamo, 30 seconds, easy clap. Shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear it. 30 seconds, easy clap, right there, answer. Give that, workshop it, give him a bit of the old man, charm, do a little smile at the end, double finger guns, you got it. But could he do that? No, because I'm alive, which allows me to speak, and Biden is dead, which prevents him from doing so. I mean, the whole thing was like a fucking verdict on immigration. Here's a tweet that was made 1 hour ago with 200,000 likes from the Border Patrol Union. To be clear, we never have and never will endorse Biden. Apparently, I think I remember this, Biden suggested that he had the support of the Border Patrol folks. I don't remember the exact phrasing that he used. He might have misspoken. Who knows? He does that a lot. I do that a lot, glass houses. So yeah, a referendum or like the centered issue is immigration, and he can't handle it. Are you still going to vote for Biden? What are you, stupid? Biden also doubled down on supporting Israel, which doesn't help with young voters. Also, nobody held Trump to answer any meaningful questions. What would you do with Ukraine? Because he didn't answer that. What would you do right now with Israel and Iran? He didn't answer that. He didn't say anything. Whenever he was given the chance to answer those questions, all he said was Biden did such a terrible job. The mods were so fucking bad. Honest to God, the mods were, and that was some biased horseshit. 100%, I do believe that, but I also don't know if it would have made a difference because Biden was the one who was supposed to hold him to account there. Like, I 100% am buying the mod bias thing. It seems like there were multiple instances of them like interrupting Biden early or giving Trump the floor or like being lax with him, but like nothing. We need those mods from the Boebert debate. Yeah, we do. America will fall 100%. I'm going to need all of you to get your shit and like get it together if you could. This is not a space for the incoherent whining of people who want to like be, like the first to the pitch on predicting the downfall of America. That's like you're thinking of the rest of the online left, okay? You're thinking of every other leftist online, all right? Let's pull it together a little bit here, okay? My job is difficult enough, I gotta say, with regards to like reining you people in with your fucking mood swings without you like assisting in the process. That being said, make sure your passport is up to date. Thank you, The Onion, for bringing some levity to this. Fact check. Trump. Biden is a very bad Palestinian. That was very funny. True. Biden is far too alive to be a Palestinian. What if we can't afford to leave? I don't know. Do you think I'll be able to provide you an answer to that? Do you think what do you think I'm going to answer with that? What answer do you think I'm going to provide to that particular question of yours? Not any. It's actually useful. Recently, for instance, Canada expanded the the considerations they offer towards refugees with America specifically, considering like Donald Trump. They did that a little while ago. Having a passport is like step one to the issue, you know, step one. You can make a claim for asylum if you're in another country. It's easier to get in another country if you have the passport. It's not a one-shot deal. It's just part of the process. You know, I can't solve everyone's problems. What if Canada falls the right too? All right, I've given plenty of warnings. Ken the Allen Cook, thank you for being the first. You're all going to have to work a little bit harder and pick up on some cues here, okay? You're going to have to pick up on some cues. All right? Ben, I'll get you too, even after that dono. They were literally arguing about golf. Yep. Yep. The copium has already started. I don't. There are going to be a bunch of liberal pundits who try to spin this, man. There's just, you can't get around this. There's no other way of spinning this. It's pretty clear. Pod Save America is going to be doing a lot of mental gymnastics. Yeah. Oh, man. Blame the DNC. It's not even Biden's fault necessarily. The man can't help being super old. Yeah, at least if Biden had had like a heart attack or a stroke on stage, he would have like, you know, been martyred a little bit. Could have had like a Ronald Reagan bounce back. I don't know. Do you really think debates sway voters that much? Yeah. I do think Biden's speech impediment made this look worse than it was. It doesn't, this is the thing that, like, you have to understand, okay? A speech impediment is an impediment. You can't do like, oh, well, the only reason he sounded like that is because of the condition that makes him sound worse. Yeah, that's not, like, yes, that is factored into the analysis, you know? But that wasn't just speech impediment. I mean, that was everything. Maybe he had a cold. Maybe he's just that far gone. He's ancient, you know. God. And Trump sounded great. I mean, the stuff he said was incoherent and he lied constantly. But in terms of his delivery, he brought a significantly greater amount of energy than Biden did. Quite a bit for his age. We're going to die, aren't we? Yeah, eventually everyone and everything does, except for some species of jellyfish. Maybe some fungi, perhaps? Did muting the mics benefit Trump? It didn't have any effect because the whole point of the mics being muted being a benefit for Biden would be that Biden would say stuff that would antagonize Trump and get Trump to break mental. But he couldn't say shit, so Trump never broke mental. Actually, I think it hurt Biden more than anything because it allowed Trump to ramble on without being, like, challenged, you know? Well. They called it a first debate. Is there going to be another? There's going to be at least one more. That sounds like copium to me. Epstein Bros Bagels, not hopium. Why is the reality distortion field only for the GOP? Why can't Dems just pretend Biden won? Because, first of all, it just doesn't work like that, man. Like, you know, the parties aren't the same. Second of all, if Trump acted the way Biden did, I don't think the GOP could all be pretending that he won. Like, if you perfectly swap the performance, there are limits. There is still time to change the Democratic candidate, right? No. Where did it go wrong, man? Where did it go wrong? It's the rot in the DNC, man. It's the exact same thing that led to Jamal Bowman losing. The entire DNC standing by and watching with a smirk as a conservative PAC dumped tens of millions into a propped up opponent, you know? The Dems hate populism, the Dems hate challenges, the Dems hate criticism. Republicans like being criticized from within the party, or at the very least they're amenable to it. Donald Trump wasn't liked when he came onto the scene in 2015, then he took over the entire party. The Republican Party has shifted massively in the past few decades, in large part because they've shifted to take advantage of the tone in the moment, you know? What have the Democrats done? Right now, the Democrats are, in terms of rhetoric and presentation, a massively inferior version of what they were under Obama in 2008. Like, Obama 2008 was a more compelling, more charismatic, more effective in terms of rhetoric. Again, we're talking rhetoric because that's what wins elections, not any policy. Rhetoric, how you deliver it, how you sell yourself, obviously, grow up. It's an inferior version of what they had going 16 years ago. The Republicans 16 years ago were a completely different beast. They changed a lot. There will be more debates. Cues. C-U-E-S, U dot. Okay, Vosh Solutions? Oh, I don't know, one angry pagan. Maybe you should make a fucking blood sacrifice. Do you have a sheep on hand? Do you have a lamb, perhaps? Is there a hilltop nearby? What are you talking about? Solutions? To the country? What are you talking about? You're a white name. Maybe Zeus will take favor upon you if you get a tier 1 sub. Solutions? What am I, Christ? Jesus Christ of Nazareth? I'm not a carpenter. Look at my soft hands. I can't work with them. Are you kidding me? I just hit my thumb with the hammer over and over. I don't regret it, Howdy. Turn down the saturation, please. I probably shouldn't have been fucking with the camera, but I had to do something. There we go. We got it. Now it's reflective of the mood, okay? Now I really do look like an old-timey fucking broadcaster, except they would have a spread collar. Okay, there we go. This is me and this is me on the inside, okay? We're going to bring it back down. Okay? Going to bring it back down. because we're in control. Quit asking me questions, executive decision. You people are tiring. Can you show us your type? Like you all have the attention span of fucking mayflies. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, man. You people are insane. Absolutely insane. We're working on it, okay? No, you're not. No, you're not. Thoughts on North Korean soldiers going to Ukraine? It's funny. All right, well, you know, in terms of analysis, I feel like maybe we should let this one simmer for a little bit, but like, honest to God, I don't... Thoughts on this suit? Where are you right now? Did you take my advice too well? Have you forgotten where we are? Have you forgotten about Samsara? You have to remember, man, you might be stuck in the cycle forever. That doesn't mean you can forget about it. You have to always keep it in mind. What is this escapism? Oh, I like your tie. That's great. You know why you like it? Because it's good. I don't need your opinion. Every compliment you delivered to me, it bounces off of me because I already have the highest possible self-esteem. Thank you. You know? My mind is so far from this right now. Right? Normally, oh, I appreciate that compliment. Do you think I care right now? Like, think. Come on. The vase is overfilled. Stop being a crabby hoe. We're just trying to be upbeat. Afford me this, would you? Dude, will you chill the fuck out like we get your mad bejesus? Practice some self-fucking control. Self-fucking control? You're gonna say I'm mad when you're dropping the F-bomb in between self and control? It sounds to me like you might be projecting a little bit, you know? Your hand's quivering at the keyboard. My hand's been broke when I was young. What's your excuse? Come on. Look, I've said before, streaming is a very easy job that only some people can do, okay? For some people, the skill set that makes streaming possible comes easily. For a lot of people, it doesn't. That's fine. That's not a brag. It's just different people are different. In some very specific ways, streaming is actually very difficult. This is one of the difficult parts of streaming. You know, if I was like a video game streamer or something, there'd be elements of it that are difficult, but there's one element that doesn't apply to this, which is if you get mad as a video game streamer, what are you mad about? The game? Usually you're not really responsible for managing like the state of affairs or the mood of your audience outside the extent to which you need to be entertaining, right? Whereas in the political context, you know, anytime anything bad happens, I feel like I'm keeping like a solid half of percentage point of my audience from like reaching for the gun, you know? I want to facilitate an appropriate attitude here, but I'm very sorry to say for some of you who are less like humor inclined, that does involve me roasting you a little bit if you're being annoying, okay? This has only been going on for 5 years now. I apologize if it's coming up a little bit, you know, unprompted. I mean, what do you want me to do? Come on, that's the back and forth. That's how it is. It is true, I am not a therapist. Any silver lining about after how bad tonight was? Yes, suffering makes people funnier. Okay? There you go. There's a specific pressure to it for real. Yeah, I don't think people in chat understand how it feels from my perspective for something bad to happen and someone in chat being like I don't know what to do, Vosh. What do I do? Hello? Like, this happens a lot, man. It's very strange. CNN reporting that senior Dems are thinking about getting Biden to step down as a candidate. They can't make him step down. It's not going to happen. It's not possible. Though them reporting on it is going to boost Trump's numbers even further. Way too late. No, it is possible. It's legally like possible, I think, depending on. It's legally possible in. Well, wait, no, with the registration, they're past the. It might be legally possible. That doesn't mean that it's like possible, though, you know? What if we all just write in? Yeah. I try my best, Scrubs. Can you run instead? Nah, you guys don't deserve me. Really, though, pretty rough. Nixon step down, maybe. Totally different situation. Massively different situation. Incomparable situation. I'm not gonna lie, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you. I genuinely... Right now, like, my mental estimation of the odds of victory, which were before about 50-50, have shot to a solid 90-10. Maybe we start believing in miracles. You know? Maybe we start believing in miracles, huh? Maybe the 3-pointer brings it in. Maybe Biden stepping down. Just fuck it. Why not? Maybe that's the path, you know? Fortune favors the bold, after all, right? This is how Bernie can still win. Okay, take that energy, take that sarcasm, twist it around. It's sincere again. This is how Bernie can still win, folks. I feel like I'm a little too desaturated. Let me... I think that's a little bit better. Too many settings, you know? Too many settings to fuck with. What about that? That look good? Am I too bright? Too white? Yeah, I get that pretty often. Bring the gamma down? Like that? That looks pretty good. That looks okay. Part of your beard just look black. Contrast is too high. No, wait. What if contrast is correct and the brightness is too low? What if we normalized brightness right there? That? I think that looks pretty good. Right? That's like a good midtone. Too much contrast. Still too much contrast. We love our contrast, though. We love bringing out the... About that. Now I feel like It's the brightness too dark? Okay. What about that? How about that, huh? Up the gamma slightly, increase the brightness slightly, lower the contrast. That? I'm looking in the preview window. This looks pretty reflective of my actual hair color. So much better? Okay. All right. Okay. I'll take it. Oh no. I love shit like this, man. I love being trapped in the wheel. Nothing makes me happier. Oof. Predict it's going crazy. Even worse. Yeah. It's fucking crazy, man. Here, I gotta take a piss. I will say my mood improved just slightly seeing myself in the mirror, you know? That's what we do it all for. Well, that was a genuinely depressing debate. Yeah. Do you actually think Trump is basically guaranteed to win? I said 90-10. 90-10's not basically guaranteed. It's 90-10. CNN is on air openly questioning if Dem officials hid Biden's cognitive decline from the public. Okay, is that an incorrect inquiry? Because I believe that. I do believe that. Yeah, he can't speak. I don't know. Majority Report has some good coverage right now. That's crazy, dude. It is Logical Pretzels. Yeah, who could have predicted this? All of this was an issue back in 2020. Do you still believe in democracy? This isn't democracy. The reason the Democrats are the way they are is because capitalism corrupts democracy. The reason the Democrats are so obstinate and unwilling to allow change and populism within their party is because they understand that populism and change within the Democratic Party is going to be anti-corporate in nature. Anti-corporate change threatens the corporate donors, which both parties rely on heavily. Therefore, they're incentivized to do stuff and back candidates who the population does not want and does not support because they're afraid of accurate reflections of the public interest running against corporate interest, you know? This is a subversion of democracy. I mean, that's bourgeois democracy. Two 80-year-old men arguing over who could play golf better on a live CNN debate. Do you think the left-wing media will ignore Biden's poor performance? I don't think you can ignore this, man. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. Even fucking Aaron Rupar was like, something's going on, guys. Somehow Biden's coming across a little bit incoherent, you know? David Pakman said this was a bad performance by Biden. Yeah, even the like liberals are going to be taking that. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be just as bad next time, probably. Just bring up how he didn't condemn political violence. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Being right doesn't matter. When has being right ever had anything to do with winning office? Look back through history. When has that ever been the fucking determining factor? I can't wait for hereditary rule. You're right. We have to revert. We have to go back. Is Chad acting okay? People deal with trauma in different ways. I mean, do you think neoliberals are ever going to realize that rolling out 80s to 90s politics is worse than promoting center-left progressives? Don't bet on liberal comprehension. Should Biden drop out? Fuck, man. Maybe the Hail Mary is the right play here. Look, I'm not saying that him dropping out would necessarily be a good play, you know, if they could, like, voice someone in front of him. I'm just saying that, like, you know, I mean, you're comparing, like, two outcomes with a 0% chance of win. I don't know, man. You think the next debate's going to go better? Do you think there's anything Biden can do to erase this impression that he's left from the minds of the American people? You think he's going to come up, like, go out and do the next debate and he's going to be, like, ripped? He's going to be wearing, like, a tank top and he's going to just run circles around Trump, literally and metaphorically? I don't think that replacing Biden is viable or even really possible. I don't know, man. Fortune favors the bold. I like the fact that this is even a point of discussion. Nobody's coming away from this thinking like, oh, Donald Trump was so old that he isn't even a viable presidential candidate. Man mumbles and he says a lot of stupid shit, but he seemed like he was present at least. He didn't look like he was dying. Damn, Vosh, I thought I was doomering. Dude, Americans are dumb and Trump's a felon. We probably got this easy. Mr. Wynn, you've forgotten about the wheel. You've forgotten about the wheel. I'm so goddamn depressed, dude. That's good, and this is that is a response that you can have to it. This is not a safe space for those feelings. We need to cultivate a sort of grim, we need to lock in. We need to cultivate an appropriate mood in this environment. You know, if you run, if the negativity and the depression runs amok, it gets, it compounds upon itself, and then you've got people doing suicide pacts in r/Voshvi. Okay, we don't want that. You know, we have to be strong. Trust me, this is necessary, okay? Please, God, trust me on this. Did this debate actually win Trumpany voters? No, but it might lose Biden voters. It's like an opportunity for Biden to sort of shore up support with the, you know, the middle, of which there are quite a few. Keep in mind that if Did Not Vote was a party that one voted for, that they would have won the 2020 election. CNN is showing Trump Clinton highlights. Ooh, God. What can we do from here? Like, I get you probably don't have the answer yourself, but what can we do to keep hope? Where can we focus efforts? Eat a balanced diet. It'll make you feel better. Get some sleep. Eat fiber. Yeah, we're gonna do PV work, don't get me wrong. But, like, this goes beyond that. Whatever. It's pretty obvious how the right's going to behave till the election. Yeah. Did you cover CNN reporting Dems panicking after the debate? I closed out after the debate. You're linking me TikTok? Okay. Is this not, like, going to be copyright? I guess it's not the debate itself.
Into the debate, and it continues right now. It involves party strategists, it involves elected officials, it involves fundraisers. And they're having conversations about the president's performance, which they think was dismal, which they think will hurt other people down the party in the ticket, and they're having conversations about what they should do about it. Some of those conversations include, should we go to the White House and ask the president to step aside? Other of the conversations are about, should prominent Democrats go public with that?
Sheesh. Yeah, what does the MSNBC feed look like? MSNBC is reporting that Dems in Congress are talking an open convention. There's no fucking way, dude. There's no way. Give me the MSNBC live feed. Give me the feed. Like, link it. Give me the feed. It's not on YouTube. Just their website? Here. Your daily preview expires in... Okay.
It was not a good night for Joe Biden, right? I mean, he was great after, he was good at the State of the Union, but it wasn't a good debate performance. You acknowledge that. You let people take a little air out of the balloon. You're not living in La La Land. It wasn't a great...
MSNBC's video player seems to block restreaming. That's interesting. No video? No video for you. It's got to have copyright protection? First time I've actually encountered that live, I think. Turn off graphic acceleration in Chrome settings. Yeah, I've seen it while trying to, like, replay. Whatever.
Great debate. you have to have him out there and active and doing a lot of events and being very visible, right? And Nicole said this earlier, the best thing you can do as a communicator,
Is there a clip on the open convention
change the
statement?
subject, right? Is there an announcement you can make? Is there a big surrogate? Is there a Republican who's a surprise? I mean, if Chris Christie is waiting in the wings to endorse, tomorrow is the day. So, you know, I don't know what they have up their sleeves, but that's what they need. I will also say, and I don't know the answer to this, so I'm posing it to you all know, I don't know when the vice president agreed to come on MSNBC.
Okay. One of the updates has the open convention quote. Very bad night for Biden. Biden's performance tonight has set off a panic among Democrats. NBC News reported before the debate even started, there were calls for him to before the debate even started, there were calls for him to withdraw from the race. At least one Democratic member of Congress suggested to NBC News there should be an open convention, new Democratic nominee. This is crazy, dude. This is like, you can't win an election when your own party has this much doubt in you. Like, this is insane. They need to cancel all student debt or some shit. Yeah, the fucking Biden needs to like reveal the UFO secrets at Area 51. He needs to like he needs to like fucking legalize marijuana, make marijuana mandatory. You know, like.
Not feeling well. And, you know, obviously Joe Biden comes in with certain deficits. He has a stutter. You know, it is more difficult for him to communicate for that reason. So there's a lot to mitigate the way that he speaks, and you can understand it. And we've observed him for a long time. That said, I, too, was on the phone throughout much of the debate.
Can't take you seriously. This is like a 4-inch collar gap.
With Obama world people, with Democrats, with people who are political operatives, with campaign operatives. My phone really never stopped buzzing throughout. And the universal reaction was somewhere approaching panic. The people who were texting with me were very concerned about President Biden seeming extremely feeble.
I wonder if it would have been appropriate to bring this up sometime right before the election, you know? Like maybe, I don't know, at a point in time where you could have done something about it.
Extremely weak. And, you know, I'll just reiterate what I said earlier. President Biden had one job tonight, and it was one primary job. And yes, it was to litigate Donald Trump's, you know, criminality and all of those things. But he had to settle his own party. He needed to settle Democrats. Democrats, you know, they always talk about Democrats are bedwetters and Democrats are always panicking. Yes, Democrats are always panicking. They're always scared, right? They're always thinking they're going to lose. Like Democrats are very pessimistic. This is just neurotic. Who they are. They're neurotic. But Joe Biden's job was to reassure them tonight. His job was to calm his party, to make them feel that, yes, I can do this. I have 4 more years in me. I have the ability and the stamina and the strength to do 4 more years. He did not do that. He did the opposite of that. He made them more panicked. The people who were texting me were even more panicked. They actually expected it to be better than it was. And now they're in I won't say a full-fledged panic, but it's getting there.
And are people that you're talking to who are expressing these concerns, are these people who are involved in Democratic politics, or are these liberals watching TV?
These are not liberals watching TV. These are campaign people.
Yeah. It's this. Yeah, we're talking about a lack of confidence from the people whose job it is to be confident. Democrats just committed collective suicide, said one party strategist who has worked on presidential campaigns. Biden sounds hoarse. He looks tired and is babbling. It's hard to argue we shouldn't nominate someone else, a Democratic consultant who works on down-ballot races added. Oh. Should I go and check the usual right-wing talking spots? Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I know all of you want me to, like, go to Tim Pool and react. What the fuck do I say? Go to you know, Candace Owens or whatever. She's like, wow, Biden looked dead up there. That was humiliating. What am I going to do? Disagree? They're going to be correct. My anger right now is directed entirely at the Democrats, the DNC, who set all of this up. Why would I'm just going to end up agreeing with the Republicans. It's the fucking liberals who did this, man. They set this up. The Republicans didn't make the DNC choose to stick with Biden for the second term, even though he's decrepit. They did that. I wasn't really paying attention back in 2020. Was it like this then? A little bit, but Biden was a lot more on his feet back in 2020. I mean, we can compare. If you really want that suey fuel, 2020, Biden, Trump debate. I mean, if you really want it, hold on. It's hard to find the 2020 debate. Oh, here we go.
Health insurance now, if it goes into court, and the justice, and I'm not opposed to the justice. She seems like a very fine person, but she's written before she went on the bench, which is her right, that she thinks that the Affordable Care Act is not constitutional. The other thing that's on the court, and if it's struck down, what happens? Women's rights are fundamentally changed. Once again, a woman could be pay more money because she has a pre-existing condition of pregnancy.
He was still old. He still murmured and stammered a little bit, but the difference is night and day. What happened? 4 years of being the president of the United States of America.
They were able to charge a woman more for the same exact procedure a man did.
But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Sure. Stand back, socialist medicine.
Approved of.
First of all, I guess I'm.
Sure.
Joe, you're the
I want to make sure.
Graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
I want to make
Mr.
sure.
President, can you let him finish, sir?
No, he doesn't know how to do that. He has.
You'd be surprised.
You pick.
You'd be surprised.
The
Go ahead,
wrong
Joe.
guy, the wrong night at the
Go.
wrong time.
Listen.
That was really a productive segment, wasn't it? This is
Delivering
the
the
same
vaccine.
man
It's
who
all
told
set
you
up.
by Easter this would be gone away. By the warm weather, it'd be gone. Miraculous, like a miracle. And by the way, maybe you could inject some bleach in your arm, and that would take care of it. This is the same man.
That was said sarcastically.
That was the whole issue relating.
When we said that having the mics muted would be good for Biden, it was because we were operating under the assumption that Biden was capable of needling Trump the way he did 4 years ago. He can't anymore. He's running through molasses, you know? We didn't know how okay we had it back then. Yep, that's how it is, right? If only we could have known how bad it was going to get. If only we could have known.
Minutes into the debate, and it continues right now. It involves party strategists, it involves elected officials, it involves fundraisers. And they're having conversations about the president's performance, which they think was dismal, which they think will hurt other people down the party in the ticket, and they're having conversations about what they should do about it. Some of those conversations include, should we go to the White House and ask the president to step aside? Other of the conversations are about, should prominent Democrats go public with that call? Because they feel this debate was so terrible.
Can you even begin to imagine how bad the debate must have been, even to the people whose job it is to gas Biden up? That there are like legitimate and publicly discussed, you know, like the option to field an open convention. Why do you discredit Cenk as a viable replacement? Bring him in there, man. Bring Cenk in there. You're not going to believe this, but in a rally right after the debate, Biden sounds fine. What?
Except he's just a liar. Look, folks, what's going to happen over the next couple of days is they're going to be out there fact-checking all the things he said. I can't think of one thing he said that was true. No, I'm not being facetious. But look, we're going to beat this guy. We need to beat this guy.
I don't know. I don't know. They accidentally gave him the extended release adrenochrome rather than the like tablet that instantly digests. It kicked in like, I don't know, 90 minutes too late. Was he doing a bit? You guys are all falling victim to pessimism. Okay, the grand strategy is still coming together, all right? Biden just did all of this to set expectations for the second debate low. You know? Making himself into the dark horse candidate. You're the chief pessimist? I mean, you say that, but I've been doing this for long enough to know that a significant portion of the people watching right now are like looking at the medicine cabinet, okay? I am not the chief pessimist. OMG, that's me, yeah. Do you have any idea how much work I had to do to keep half of you people alive and off the hotline when Bernie dropped out of the primaries in 2020? That was a full-time job, man. That was a rough week. Yeah, this is worse. You realize that, right? In terms of political consequences, this is substantially worse. I need to go sign up for some phone banking. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad time. Sorry. Emma Vigeland made a great argument. Of course she did. It's Emma. It's all the DNC's fault, man. And I just want to say, by the way, I just want to say, congratulations, neoliberals and Democrats, you have validated the incoherent, politically misinformed whining of every 12-year-old with a hammer and sickle in their bio on Twitter for the past 4 years. Congratulations. Everything they said about malicious incompetence, about, fielding Biden a second time being a disaster. Congratulations. It's not like I like those guys. They hate me too. They're fucking annoying. But on this issue, circumstances have elevated them. The gift of prophecy was given to them. I didn't realize it'd be this bad. Did I suspect it would be bad? Have I been critical along these lines as well? Yes, I have. I have for years now. I've been consistent. But this performance from Biden has been so bad that it has validated even the most hyperbolic and poorly thought out criticisms of the Democrats. This was real bad. I mean, I expected it to be bad. I don't think anyone expected him to come out being that incompetent. Hassan's taken the debate. Oh, well, I assume he liked Biden's performance. Mayor Pete, please save us. True. It was the whole thing, too. I expected maybe like a gaffe, you know, or 5 or 20. But from the word go, the first time Biden opened his mouth, you know, wait, hold on. Are any of my beloved editors here? Ryan and Tempest? Tempest was here earlier. Tempest, the immediate reaction after the debate ended, right after I stopped watching it. You mind putting that out right after I end stream? What's a good title, folks? Worse than I could have imagined. And then the thumbnail, it's like Biden loses, and it's like his ancient face, you know? It's so Jover. No, I don't think we should do a meme title on this one. You know? Like, maybe later. The DNC destroyed America? Well, that would be true. No. All right, folks, here's what I'm going to do. Okay? Here's my game plan. This is the strategizing that that distinguishes me in my field. Okay? I'm going to do this for me. We stream tomorrow. Obviously. We big time stream tomorrow. For tonight, I promised my beloved partner I'd play Terraria with them tonight. Frankly, I think I deserve the pick-me-up. So I'm going to do that. In the meantime, you all make sure you get some food and water. All right? You chill out, okay? You relax just a little bit. And admire the fact that I've got that shit on. That's right. I'll show it off one more time. Yeah. Look at that. I got my tie tucked in because I've been sitting and I wanted to keep it straight. Yeah, we got that shit. We got that shit good. Yeah. Uh-huh. We do. And you know what? In a way, isn't that the real victory? Show shoes. You think I'm wearing my Alden dress shoes in my studio? Got my comfy slippers on. My Uggs, I think. Got those pants up to the armpits. That's how you should do it, baby. That's how you should do it with suits. Please get some Aldens that actually fit. I stretched mine out. They're comfortable for a day. I wouldn't run in them. The whole point of the high-waisted trousers is that when you stand up, you button the suit, and you tuck the... If you got a long tie like I do, you can tuck the tie in, you know. You button the suit like that, and you don't have any shirt showing, see? Just got a little bit of belt. That's fine, you know, like that. See? No shirt showing. The tie's folded on itself. Look, I did it real quick. Okay, you want me to do it properly? Okay, I can do it properly. There. Poof it out a little bit. That's the whole point. See? Like this. All right. All right. Tie pretty wide should be double knot. I agree, but I don't know how to do one. All right. Love you all very much. Vosh, your hair is all messed up. I don't need moment-to-moment updates. Thank you. The worst cope from Will Stansel. Will, come on, man. What are your thoughts on bow ties? Bow ties are cute if you know how to do them properly. I'm aware everyone is busy doing theater criticism about whose voice is stronger, but I think history will view this clip of a physically aged Biden still confronting the monstrous Trump differently than we will. God damn, man. Liberals are on another fucking level. Will Stancil, stick to arguing with Nazis. Come on. Come on, man. I'm not a big bow tie guy myself, but text Ryan back. Text Ryan back. What's there to text back? I will in a sec. All right. I love you all very much. Gonna stream tomorrow morning. In the meantime, you all gotta chill, okay? You gotta chill. You have to be strong. All right? Okay? Absolutely not. Well, too bad. I will read the donos tomorrow. If I have to read a dono and I see a take from one of you guys, frankly, I just don't know if I could handle it. I need to wait. I need to regain my mental. No, I need to regain my mental, Benjamin. And then I can handle these takes. Yeah, let's raid Demon Mama. Let's raid Demon Mama. All right. Go and say hi to... Mistyped my website name. There we go. Say hi to DM for me. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Stay strong.